Hello everybody, my name is Amnat Ritiniam. I am a technical manager of APAC regions. So today I will show you about the solution from SolidCam. SolidCam actually is the CAM solutions that running seamlessly integrate in SolidWorks software. Basically, SolidCam is running in the Windows of SolidWorks software and using directly the data of the SolidWorks files. So it will be very easy to use and very friendly for the SolidWorks user, and it's very easy to learn to use about it. And first we're looking about the SolidCam company. SolidCam company is found on 1984 by Dr. Emil Somek, and he is still fine until today. He still work hard to develop the SolidCam product to support all of the need for the customer. In the office worldwide has the biggest office is in Germany, and we have an office in US, in Asia Pacific, and we have many resellers around the world also. If I show you the world map, then you will see where we are, the locate on this globe. As I say, in Germany is the biggest branch, and they have 8 branches, and in Schulenburg is the headquarters. So the biggest office in Germany is in Schulenburg, and in each branch we have installed advanced machines for test cut, testing post-processor, seminar, and training for the customer. In Germany they have 70 employees, so it's working for post-processor application and sales. They sold already more than 6,000 industrial license of SolidCams and more than 12,000 education license. This is the machines in the Schulenburg office. It is a Hermle 5-axis machines and advanced mill turn the NTX 1000. So it is a main spindle, back spindle, upper turret and lower turret. And recently we partner with the Citizen company, so they installed the Citizen Syncom machines to the Schulenburg office also for testing post-processor, for the test cut, live cutting, and the seminar. So this is video about the Schulenburg office. Yeah, and this is the team from SolidCam US. They have 35 staff, but as you know, US is a very big country. The area of the country is very big, but their team is focused on the online support, for the web support and online training, online demo, and the customer is very happy for that also. And SolidCam UK, 15 staff. They have a technology center. They install the Swiss type machines also here. And in Asia we have a reseller, Tactex. They have a 10 branch, and the machine installed there is Moriseki machines and OKK. for test cut and live cutting. And recently, before COVID situation, we have SolidCam Korea. They installed 3 machines, Huochuan and Dusan machine, at their technology center also. And for worldwide customer, you can see the SolidCam is using in different industry, in mold and die, aerospace, automotive, machinery, so it almost in every industry. And the customer, more than 14,000 customer already, and education is more than 53,000. So reseller worldwide nowadays 65 resellers, and all of the SolidCam staff is about 230 staff already. So it's quite big team. And this is, you can see the many industry of the customer which using SolidCam for their productions, like in Thailand, in Changbia factory, they are using SolidCam also. This is just some customer we put here, but we have a lot. Okay, then let's go to see in the software. Then the modules, what we have. We have the standard modules and high-speed milling technology. SolidCam provide from the basic modules, basic functions for your CNC machines like 2.5D milling up to advanced machines, and mostly 2.5D milling for the basic 3-axis milling machines for your part. And if you need to machine the 3D surface model, you need the HSR for roughing and HSM for the finishing. And also we have a new develop for the turbo HSR and HSM for the faster calculations. And we have a 3D high-speed surface machining. This one is good for local machine, local surface for your part. And 4 and 5 indexial machines. Some machine can have a 4 and 5 axis, but can work only indexial. Yeah, we can support that one in the post processor very well. And for simultaneous 4 axis and 5 axis, of course we have the function that you can use with SolidCam to control your machines. For the turning base is we have a basic turning and advanced mill turn up to Swiss type machines. And we have the solid probe modules. That one is for measuring the part on CNC machines and work offset on CNC machine by using your touch probe. And for high-speed milling, we have eye machining 2D and 3D technology. This one I will explain to you more information in the another slide. And I try to put a picture here so you can easier to imagine how it works for your part. For 2.5D milling, we have all of the functions. You can see face milling, profile, pocket, drilling, chamfer, engraving, even wrap 4-axis machines. The function actually you can use from a 2.5D milling already, just need to have a good post processor. And also thread milling, 3D contour, T-slot machining. Also in 2.5D milling we have a function for we call toolbox cycles. The toolbox cycle is used for if you want to have a very nice, very clean tool path for particular shape of your part. And also for the AFRM, automatic feature recognition. The recognition will help you to filter, to select the geometry. For example, drill recognitions. If you have a part and you have many holes and different size, different depth, then you can use drill recognition to filter that for you. Also for the pocket, your part has many depth, many shape of the pocket, then you can use pocket recognition to will detect, the software will detect the different shape, different depth for your pocket at your part. And chamfer and deburring functions is it will automatic detect all of the sharp edge at your part which you want to do the chamfer to deburr the edge of the part. You can filter, you can remove the edge or the face what you don't want, and or you can detect all. Will be very easy. And also another function is very powerful, the hole wizard process. This function is used for detect the shape of the holes which create from hole wizard in your SolidWorks part. It will detect and it will create the operations for you. It will choose the tool for you. It will choose the cutting condition and depth, and everything is for you. This one is very fast, very easy, and you can customize the template for your own process in your factory. And 3D millings, we have a SSR and SSM. SSR for roughing, SSM for finishing, and it's good for the surface modeling like this. But we also have a new technology for turbo SSR and SSM. What is the difference? Actually, it's working same way for roughing and finishing the 3D models, but turbo SSR and SSM is designed for 64-bit calculation, and it supports multi-core of your processor. So the speed of the calculation is according to number of core in your processor of your CPU in your computer. So it will be very fast calculation compared to the normal SSR and SSM, and compared to another software also. For 3D milling, high-speed surface milling, it used for machining the local surface like this. For example, your part, you do 2.5D milling for another shape already, but there is just some place you want to control the two parts will look as you want. So you want to machine the local surface like this. This one is used high-speed surface, will be very easy. And okay, 4-axis indexing support very well. 5-axis indexing also. For the 5-axis or 4-axis simultaneous, we have the functions. Same 5-axis, this is like a general function for any shape of the 5-axis, and we have the special module for particular shape of your part. For example, like a port machining modules, screw machining, multi-axis drilling, and multi-blade and rotary machining also. And in 5-axis simultaneous, we can support all of the circle end mill shape also, like barrel shape, oval form, taper, and lens shape. For the turning machines, yeah, we can support the basic turning, can support all of the turning cycle and tool radius compensations, and also we can support for multi-turret, multi-spindle of your turning machines. It can synchronize, it can do button wrap and incline turning, like you have a B axis for 5-axis mill turn machine, so you can do turning with that also. For mill turn machine, yes, it can support from the turret type until the spindle type like that. And the turret type start by X, Z, C, like a basic mill turn machine, so you can have a milling with the C axis. But over that, then you have a Y axis also, so you have a mill turn machine with the turret type X, Y, Z, and C. And also some machine can have a back spindle. And for the advanced mill turn machines, then they can have a 5-axis capability with the B axis, then can do the turning and milling with the B axis and C axis. So this one is sometimes with the back spindle. For example, like these machines, Marsak Integrates machines, the working style is okay, upper turret, or actually this one is upper milling spindle. Yeah, it can work with the main spindle, and after that you can do the automatic transfer part from main spindle to back spindle, and yeah, the milling spindle go to work with the back spindle. And for the Swiss type machines, SolidCam developed very good modules to support the Swiss type machines, and you can do the channel synchronization, because in Swiss type machines usually they have more than one channels, so you can synchronize. You can use the machining pattern code to control the synchronize between channels. You can manage it with the channel synchronizations. It is very easy and very convenient. And especially if you are a SolidWorks user and you want to have the CAM software for your Swiss type machines, yeah, SolidCam is number one and the only one you can get it to work on your SolidWorks software. And for the solid probe modules, actually this one not many people know it, but solid probe module is very powerful. It can do two things. One is the work offset setup, we call home position, and the second is to measure the part. But this module is designed for working with the touch probe on your CNC machines, not CMM. So for the cycle, this is all of the cycle it can support for the home setup. And for the measurement, when you measure the part on the CNC machine before you take off the part, you can do two things. One, after you measure, you check the tolerance, and if you need to cut, the post processor can automatic offset your tool size, actually even the diameter or length, and after that it can recall the earlier operations and recut and recheck again to make sure it will be within the tolerance. And the second thing is, when you measure the part but you don't need to recut, you just want to make a report like a text file in your controller, then it will can save to the text file the report of the measurement in your CNC machines, and you can export as a text file to your computer. You can print out, you can check the report also, you can verify your part before you take off from the machine. Because if you take off before you measure, you go to CMM machine and you realize you need to machine more. When you put the part back to CNC machines, the position will be not same anymore. So you measure here, you recutting here, and you measure again here. You make sure the part is correct size before you take off from the machines. It's much better. And also the very powerful modules is a technology of iMachining. So what it is? iMachining is the intelligent high-speed milling technology. It will keep the load at your tools constant. So the load, what it's talking about, is a mechanical load and thermal load. And to do that, they have two modules inside. One intelligent two-part generator, so it will generate the smooth and tangent two-part. And the second module we call the technology wizard, so it will calculate the cutting condition according to the two-part. What the user need to do, it's very easy. You input 4 parameters to the SolidCAM iMachining. One is your geometry of your CAD file, and second is the spec of the tools, spec of the machines, and spec of your material. Actually, all of this you can put as your database, and you set up only first time, and after that you choose it from the list. And for the cutting condition, then in the red area you can see feed rate, step over, spindle RPM, depth or step down. This one fully automatic calculate from the SolidCAM iMachining, so the user or programmer don't need to worry about it. And after that you can get a G-code and just run on the machines. And iMachining has two modules, iMachining 2D and 3D. Actually 2D is for the prismatic part like this, and for iMachining 3D is it's used for surface modeling or the mold and die, because it will calculate the scallop to remain some material, some offset to do the semi roughing or finishing after this process. Yeah, this is a two module, two-part generator and technology wizard to cutting condition calculation. And the output will be like this. You see, to cutting this part, it will balance the model first. This is two part. You see the morphing spiral coming, because the first choice of the iMachining tool part will be a morphing spiral, because it is most efficiency two part. If it cannot morphing spiral, then it will become a toroidal two part. And after we get the nice two part like this, in the cutting condition, you will see the output G-code. The feed rate will change almost in every line, because it tries to control the cutting force at the tools in any point of the cutting. So it's make sure the tool will be never overload, then you can cut faster but you not break the tools.
On almost every part, you have operations that can be programmed with iMachining very easily and quickly. Above all, iMachining 3D is amazing. With just one click or very few inputs, I can do a complete rough contour or the rough machining of the part. We bought the iMachining module for one reason, simply to challenge it, as we just did not believe what they said. Just to show the guys from SolidCam, yes, forget it, it never ever works that way. But I had to admit, after the first programming, after that first job with iMachining, it's just awesome. The metal removal rates are gigantic. Programming is super easy, super fast. Tool life is just awesome. The smooth machining on older machines, which are 3, 4, or even 5 years old, is fantastic. It's absolutely smooth. Everything is exactly like SolidCam has said. And it was just unbelievable. And it was obviously eye-opening for me because I did not believe it. It was absolutely amazing.
Yes, that is the feedback from the customer in Germany, that at first they don't believe, but they are very impressed from the first cutting with iMachining. Then we come to see the difference between the machine shop with using SolidCam and the machine shop is not using SolidCam. It happens like this in many factory, actually, in my customer also. In the machine shop, yeah, they have many machines, so they have 3 software in the same factory, so they need more people to do a different CAM software and more training and more purchase, and the data is cannot exchange between CAM software also. But if they are using SolidCam, because SolidCam can cover or can support all of these type of the machines, so the data can be exchanged, less the programmer, and easy to learn, so your employee can train another employee also, and all of the functions or the feature from the software already proved to run in another customer for this type of machines, so it's better. And the product from SolidCam is not only SolidCam software, actually there are another product like shop floor editor or shop floor simulator. This one very useful for the operator in front of the machine to see how it will cut the part before they run in the actual machine, so more safe. And Simco Edit Professional, nowadays you can generate the G code and it's sent directly to the Simco through SolidCam. And Solid Flow to optimize the scheduling of the CNC job, Solid Cloud to back up all of your SolidCam data or SolidCam setup to the cloud, so you're not worry about if your computer is broken, data will lost. No, it will save in the cloud. And Solid Metal, it is a marketplace, online marketplace for the CNC machine jobs. Yeah, if you want more information of this product, you can contact the local reseller from SolidCam. Yeah, of course, it is not just about the software important, but the software is the foundations of the all step. It means when you get the software, of course, if you not have the good post processor, this software is just the simulator, because in the CAM software the output you need is a very good, very accurate, and very safe the G code or NC code for your CNC machines. But if you have a software but you don't have a good post processor or the custom post processor according to your actual machines, that software is very useless, because any nice toolpath, if cannot generate a good G code, then it is useless. After that, you need the service from the team then to guide you, to give you training to the right way to use the software, to use the post processor for your machines. And the installation and implementation the best way is to do in front of your machines at your factory for the CAM solutions. So, and we always do that worldwide. So if you need all of this, then you will get the good solutions. If you get not all of this, you get just some of them. You get post, you get software, but no service, no training, no implementations, you will not get a good solutions. And the complete process, this one is the process of sales. Before we sell, we go to demo, pre-sales. After we sales, we install the software for you. But if we not install the post processor, then the process after that is done. It cannot work anymore. So we are very concerned to give or to install the good post processor and the correct post processor for your machines. So many people still asking, what is the post processor? Actually, the post processor is we use for convert the two paths. You have the software, you see in the software very nice two path, but you don't know the output G code will be according to the two path or not. So you need a good post processor, because if you think about this part, we might not cut on the one machine, but we cut on FANUC, and we cut on HDNI, we cut on Siemens controllers. Then you need 3 post processor to convert these two paths. But the step should be easy like this, right? From two paths to G code, then go through the black box we call SolidCAM post processor. Not that easy. We need to create the post processor, we need to do programming, and for multi-axis machine, we need to do the machine simulations for the customer for your machines. And the workflow of the post processor, what our team usually do, first, when we install the software to the customer, we need to go to check the machines, we need to go to check the options of your machines, we need to go to check your requirement from the customer. Because the reason of the customized post processor have 2 reasons. First reason is that we customize post processor according to the machine what customer have, and the second reason, we customize post processor according to the working style or the requirement of the output G code that customer requests. Some customer, they use same machine with another customer, but the post processor can be different because they request to change something according to their working style in their factory. So we do that for customer. After we get all of informations, then we prepare the post processor, we prepare the machine simulations, and sometimes we need to prepare the part, the CAM part, because we need to cut the customer part after the post processor finish also. And after we have the data, the post processor machine sim already, then we go to test cut in front of the machines. We test all of the scenario that machine can do, because we need to make sure when we deliver the post processor to the customer, then they will use without any issue. And some customer, or sometime we install the post processor already, but customer using for some time, somehow they find the way they want to change something, we can improve the post processor for the customer also. And then the process is finished. This is how it look like when we go to make a test on the machine, customize post processor, and you see we can customize some micro variable according to customer request. This look like very easy machines, right? But they put the extra rotary and angular head, so some code will be need to custom in the post processor. And this also with the angular head, but they have a special G code built in the controller already, so we can customize the post processor of SolidCAM to output G code according to the machines. And for these machines, this machine is quite standard machines. We already have the post processor standard for these machines, Mazak Integrates, but we took almost 2 weeks to customize the post processor for this customer, because they need to machine the special part, and they need the special way for machining. You can see they have to machine the screw part with a stainless steel material, diameter 12 millimeters, and the length is 700 millimeters. So it's very small and very long and very tough material for the small like this. Then they design the bush like this. They put the bush like this, and the machining area is must be only in there. And the back spindle catch the part to push the part inside the bush and go through the main spindle. And every step down to machine this part, it will go this routine. And this kind of machining process is not normal for these machines. So no one want to do post-processor for this. But we try and we succeed for this part and another part also. This kind of part they machine many size for their part. It's have to go like this until it go end, and it's retract the tools. After that, it's retreat the part with the back spindle, go to back, and it's do again. This because this routine is many times. So that is we customize according to the customer need. And for this one also, this is at first customer buy quite standard 5-axis milling machines, and we delivered post processor for them already. So the kinematic of the machine is X, Y, Z, ZB. But after that, customer found out they need to machine the part in horizontal way, not in the vertical way. So they buy another rotary, and they want to cut in 5-axis also. So we need to customize the new post processor, new machine simulations, and we go to test on the machine like this. So the kinematic of the machine change to X, Y, Z, AB. It's like this, and we can support it very well also. And this machine is second-hand machines for wood furniture machining. It is a head kinematics but without RTCP, but customer need to cut in 5-axis. So we go to customize the post processor according to the kinematic of the machines, and we test, we measure, we check the dimensions, and everything is go fine with SolidCam. You see, when we work the post processor like this, many times we need to work together with the machines and the controller. So many of them become partner with us because we work together. When the post processor finished, the machine can run fine. They are happy, we are also happy. The job finished for both. But in different country, of course, the partner will be different. Some country they are partner with Mazak, so they expert with the Mazak machine and post processor. Some country they are expert with the Haas machines. Some country expert with the Swiss type machines. With different machine and different controller in different country. But anyway, our team, we share the knowledge to each other by having team meeting, webinar, and trainings. This, for example, before the COVID situation, we have a post processor training in Germany, and technical meeting for the advanced mill turn post processor in Germany also. Our team before, we used to see these kind of machines. It's very difficult to customize the post processor, but nowadays all of them become our standard already. But new challenge to our team nowadays is to customize the post processor to these complex machines. Then this is the summary of SolidCam unique selling propositions. We integration in SolidWorks software. We support the complex mill turn and Swiss type machines, and the eye machinings, the revolution of the high-speed milling technology for your CNC machines. After you see all of these solutions, how we work and how we can support you, then which CAM system are you going to buy? I give you an options: A. SolidCam, or B. SolidCam, or C. SolidCam, or D. SolidCam. Yes, you choose the right choice. Choose SolidCam. And thank you very much.